Hyundai plans to catch up with other automakers, offer EVs. South Korea's Hyundai Motor Co. is developing its first dedicated architecture for electric vehicles, seeking to catch up with the likes of Tesla in the growing segment with multiple, long-range models. While the platform will not be completed soon, Hyundai Motor and affiliate Kia plan to roll out small electric sport utility vehicles, SUVs, based on an existing underpinning next year, said Lee Ki-sang, who leads Hyundai Kia's Green Cars operations. Hyundai will launch an electric SUV, followed by a sibling model by Kia Motors next year, Lee said, citing strong demand for SUVs. The subcompact or compact models would have a range of more than 300 kilometers, 186 miles, per charge, and would be more competitive than rival offerings, Lee said. And Hyundai said in a statement on Thursday that it plans to launch a new luxury electric vehicle under its Genesis mark in 2021, after introducing a plug-in hybrid version of an unidentified Genesis model in 2019. The separate platform represents a major push into the battery electric car segment for a firm which has long trumpeted rival fuel cell vehicles, reflecting strong investor pressure to compete more vigorously in a market that has been stimulated by US-based Tesla's longer-range models and tough fuel economy and emissions regulations in the United States. Europe and China are compelling automakers to push fuel-efficient cars even though low oil prices have undercut demand. Hyundai's electric car platform would allow the automaker to install a battery pack in vehicle floors to accommodate more battery capacity and maximize cabin space, Lee said. The electric vehicle platform will require high upfront investments, but we are doing this to prepare for the future, he said at Hyundai Kia's Green Car Research Center in the city of Yongnan, outside Seoul. He did not reveal the cost. Lee, a senior vice president at Hyundai Motor, was speaking during an interview on the eve of an auto show that kicked off in Seoul on Thursday. Analysts said Hyundai had no choice but to build separate electric vehicle platforms to be relevant in the segment. The separate platform may incur losses initially, but Hyundai will be left behind the market if they don't offer long-distance models, like 300 kilometers, 500 kilometers and 600 kilometers, said Ko Tae-bong, an analyst at High Investment in Securities. Cautious outlook. Hyundai Motors' Ioniq hybrid sedan fell short of its sales target, while Kia's Niro hybrid SUV exceeded its forecast last year. Kia Motors was also working on its first fuel cell vehicle, following Hyundai Motors' lead in the segment, Lee said. Despite Hyundai's beefed-up plans for the electric car market, Lee was cautious about the outlook given the planned phase-out of government subsidies in China and other markets. Limited charging infrastructure and problems with battery technology, such as lengthy charge times on long-range vehicles, were also holding back demand, he said. We expected electric vehicles to account for about 10% of total global vehicle sales by 2025, from some 1% now, with China leading the way. Fuel cell cars, by comparison, were unlikely to take off until 2025 but had long-term potential. In China, Hyundai Motor was considering sourcing batteries from Contemporary Amperex Technology Limited, CATL, or a couple of other Chinese firms, because of subsidy restrictions on South Korean batteries, he said. As part of efforts to meet Chinese electric car quotas, Hyundai and Kia planned to introduce electric versions of its China-exclusive sedans and SUVs, while readying electrified models under local brands made with Chinese joint venture partners, he said.